Hi everyone, it's Purse Doll here, and I'm here to do a review on the Prada wallet on chain. And this is the wallet on chain. And I've got this last year, so 2014, and this is in the peony pink color. And so this is what it looks like. And just for reference, I also have a Chanel wallet on chain beside it. This is the Chanel wallet on chain in the very light pink patent leather. It's looking white on camera, but it's a very, very, very light pink with the silver hardware. And so this is the wallet. This is the Prada one, so let's focus on that one. This is the box that it came in. It's a very nice box, and it fits the bag perfectly. It also came with this almost like felt piece that protects the bag when you put it away, but I'm not sure where I put it right now. Anyway, so the Prada wallet on chain opens and closes with two button closures. So it snaps here, and the Chanel has the one. And what I really like about the Prada one is that it has the two, because it definitely feels more secure when you have it closed than the Chanel one does. And I'd say the leather is pretty durable. It's pretty scratch resistant. I know that there are some people that had their bags get warped over time, like the leather changes, or there's a little bit of discoloration on their bags. And I do have some color transfer on the back of this bag, and it's because I was wearing dark denim that day, and I should have known better, but I feel like I'd worn this bag with denim jeans before and nothing happened, and this other time that I wore it, something did happen, and I did wear it for longer that day. So if you wear it for maybe a short amount of time, you wouldn't get as much color transfer, but I've gotten some color transfer on the back of this one. I don't know if you can catch it on camera. It's mostly in this corner over here. I was upset about it for about a day or two, and because I use this bag so frequently, I don't even care anymore, and I actually like that I don't worry about the color transfer as much, because once it has a little bit, right? But the front still looks really great. And so this is what the flap looks like. And what I also like about the Prada wallet on chain is that it has removable straps, and so you could just use this as a wallet, or you can leave the strap on and put it in a bigger bag, but it'll be very heavy. And what I also like about this too is that when you're just grabbing the bag, it stays still. So like when I'm just grabbing the bag, it stays still. And what I mean by that is with the Chanel bag, the chain pulls through like this. And so sometimes when you're grabbing it like that, you don't get a good grip of it, because it kind of just slides through. Whereas if you grab this corner, you're lifting up the entire bag. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's something that I think about, and I wish that somehow Chanel would be able to fix that problem as well. But I think the reason why the straps go through is because it gives you other carrying options. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like. There's a lot of slots in the front, and then another big slot, spots for 6 credit cards, and then another slot at the back, and a zippered pocket. And what I typically keep in this bag is in the front. I have a comb, and I don't really keep anything here because it doesn't feel very safe to me. I usually keep cash in the zippered pocket, and I keep my phone in this back pocket over here, and my credit cards and everything else in the back here. And that's pretty much all that you can fit in it. Once again, it is a wallet on chain, so it's not meant to be a really big bag. The one thing I wish that could fit into this bag are my keys. And I carry around a minimum of at least 2 keys, my car keys and my home key. And my car key is a really big key, and so it doesn't fit in here. And so what I have done is that I bought this clip, and I'll bring it down next time to show you. And I sometimes clip it over here, and so the keys just hang there. And I know it doesn't look really pretty, but sometimes when you're in a pinch and you really want to use the bag, or you already have all of your stuff in that bag, and you just need to fit in your keys, you can either put your keys in your coat pocket, or I can hang mine at the side. And because Saffiano leather is pretty durable, I don't really worry about the keys scratching the bag. And also, I feel like bags are meant to be used, so if something happens to it, I guess I'd have to live with that. What I also really like about the bag is that once it's closed shut, I'm just going to close it on one side right here. like it lays, like it's very flat. And so when you grab it, you're not worried about bending or crushing your bag, if that makes sense. So if it just lays flat and when you push down against it, nothing's going to happen to it. Versus like if you had like I guess a thicker bag, like maybe this one over here. I'm just going to grab this one here. You know, sometimes I worry about it crushing. I know that's a really weird worry, but I worry about it. And when it actually is already very flat with stuff in it, then you don't worry about squishing it. And it's the same with the Chanel bag as well. What I really like about it is that it folds down. I do love the idea of getting a Chanel mini one day, but the thing is, what I'm worried about, and I know I'm totally paranoid about it, is that because it's such a structured bag that if it bends out of shape, it's going to look kind of weird. Whereas with these WOCs, they already kind of bend flat, and so you would never be able to crush it because it's collapsible pretty much. And so I feel like it's the same for the wallet on chain. Okay, and then so that's pretty much what I want to say about that. And then with the chain, it's very pretty. I would say that the gold hardware is very yellow though. So if you're not a fan of very yellow gold hardware, then maybe the Chanel is a little bit better. But I like it just fine because it's such a small bag. It's a nice pop of color. What else? And I'm going to say that when I first got this bag, there was a rip at the side where the leather, like right here, where the leather and the metal part meets. And Prada was really good. It was within a year, so they just sent it out and they ended up giving me a new one. So this is actually the second one that I've owned. I'm gonna say too that once, like when you first get the bag, it's very flat, and since I put my phone in it, it kind of puffs it up a little bit, not too bad, but your bag will conform to that shape. I don't know if you can see over here. There's something that's already in the bag here, and it makes a little bit of a puff, I guess. And because you know it's my bag and I usually keep the same things in it, I don't mind because now it fits my things perfectly. And so that's what I said I had before. And sometimes if you're lucky, you can fit one of those really slim chapsticks in there, but I find that it's a very, very tight fit. I know some people are able to put a lipstick in here, but I'm not sure how that happens, especially if you have your phone in there as well. But I do notice that there is sometimes a variation in bags, and so some of them might be stiffer than other ones. Anyways, overall, I'm very happy with this bag. At the time that I got it, I think it was around, like it was 700 something. I know that the prices have gone up, so it's 800 something. So overall, I think it is a pretty good investment. I would recommend that you look at other reviews online because there are a lot of good reviews about this bag, and some people like it and some people definitely prefer the Chanel. And I will go into detail more about Chanel in a later video, but I'll just give you just a general look about this one. So you can see how the Chanel bag opens up quite a bit. And it has like the sort of the same amount of pockets, well, in terms of like the credit card slots and pockets and things like that. And so this is a really great bag as well. I really enjoy this as well. And so overall, I would definitely recommend both of these bags. I know the prices are kind of high, so you have to think long and hard about it, but Prada comes out with like a lot of pretty colors, and I really enjoy that. And I guess Chanel comes out with a lot of colors as well, but I find Chanel really hard to get if you really, really want something, whereas Prada is just a little bit more readily available. Anyways, I hope this helps some people in terms of making a decision about the bag. If there's anything that I've missed and you have a question, please feel free to write it in the comment section below and I will respond to you. Well, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.